Next Wednesday,
I want to go to community college.
Lisa dreams up a new life.
Dr. Lisa Payne.
But is she willing to work for it?
I can't. I hate the sight of blood.
Tyler Perry's House of Payne. All new next Wednesday at 9 on BET.
All right, House of Payne fans, you just saw the promo for next week's episode, Season 11, Episode 2, entitled Major Payne, which I found funny because last season, I don't recall the episode off the top of my head, but it was the one where CJ was trying to help Floyd lose weight because well, not lose weight, but get in better shape for his like blood pressure and whatnot. Was it called a little fine one? No, not fine wine. I forgot what episode. It was one of the, was it Stop, Shop, and Roll? A Painful Compromise? I'm sorry. But basically, CJ was dressed up like Major Payne. So it's funny that, you know, that's the title of this episode. But the synopsis. Lisa struggles to decide what classes to take in community college and is worried she may make the wrong choices for her life. She fantasizes about different professions, and that's honestly what the preview is. Lisa telling Malik she wants to go to community college, and she dreams of being Dr. Lisa Payne. I don't know if it's because she was wearing them heels or her hair was, you know, up in a bun, but damn, Lisa fine. I mean, I always thought she was fine, but you know, about that baby bump and whatnot, it's like, yeah, okay, sure, work it, baby. So I think that, you know, Curtis opens the door. I think it's Curtis, Ella, and Calvin. They're cheering. It's Dr. Lisa Payne, yay! And then I think CJ is like passed out on the floor. She's like, I can't. I hate the sight of blood. I don't know why, because number one, I'm the same way, but it was just funny. So I feel like this is probably going to be one of those more comedic episodes, but it could work because, well, I think it's relevant. You know, the fact that it is difficult to decide what college, or not just college, but what career you want to pursue. And I love the fact that she's mentioning community college because, look, community college was really kind of looked down upon, you know, when I was in school. Because it was like, you know, you need to go to a university. You need a 4-year degree. Sometimes less, because I know for me, when I graduated in 2009, I had like 2 years worth of college credit from community college because I had taken a bunch of CL, or I believe the name they use is AP now, or they were switching over to AP as I was graduating, where basically you would take certain classes while you were in high school to earn college credit. And from there, you know, you would go to college. And I know it took me 2 years to get my first bachelor's, but yeah, 2 years. And then, you know, from there, you decide what you do next. But I like to, but, you know, as time went on and debt grew and grew, more people like, you know, I ain't going to no college, especially with, and I'm not saying college is not important, but I feel like, you know, nowadays more people are aware that we got the internet and it can teach you a lot of things, or you could get a job on the internet, you know, depending on how you use it. Case in point, look what I'm doing for a living. But it is important that we highlight the fact that, yeah, sometimes you can make the wrong choices. And the thing is, time is money. So what if you waste a lot of time? Like, what if you spend 2 years and a lot of money getting a, you know, taking classes to get a degree, and then find out that's not the major you want. So you go back to school. That's a lot, especially with people like Lisa, who just became a mother. So I wonder what kind of major she's going to pursue. Not to mention, you know, how Malik and Lisa are going to handle her going to college due to the fact that, well, it's going to be difficult when you got a newborn baby. I don't think they can afford a nanny. You know that CJ works, and I guess Jasmine stays on campus or whatever. Then you got the twins at home. So that's a lot. And thank the Lord, even though sometimes being single feels emotionally crippling, at least I know when I do meet the right woman at some point down the line, if that were to happen, or I'll end up just single until I'm dead. And if that's the case, I hope I'm at least rich to compensate for that. I know that I don't have to worry about school. Student loans, yeah, that would be cool to get rid of those completely. But knowing that I already got my education and I'm not worried about going back to school is a blessing in itself, because I remember when I was working at, you know, the college in the call center, you know, helping students out so many stories, so many different scenarios, but it's rough. You know, people like, hey, I can I get my professor to give me an extension because, this child got hurt and this child has this and that. That's a lot. So I just, mad respect to anyone who is in a situation where going to school is a way to level up, but there's so much that needs to get rearranged in order to make that happen. So I just applaud the fact that Lisa's trying to do something better with her life, which actually is something that Ella gave her advice for in a previous episode last season about going to school, getting a scholarship. And, Lisa was like, well, hey, school sounds great, but I'm trying to make that money right now. So it's good to know that she's trying to set the foundation of something that's going to not only set a good example for her daughter, but at the same time, elevate her in terms of finances, because her and Malik, hey, they got to move out at some point. So yeah, this looks like a great episode with an interesting moral, and I'm curious to see what position or, what profession she's going to pursue. And that's really all I have to say for this particular episode. Promo, it looks funny, and I'm here for it. So thanks so much for tuning in. Take a moment, hit the thumbs up button to show you like the video. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. Hit subscribe and hit that bell icon and select all. That way you don't miss out whenever I post content on the channel.